Facebook. So today, oh man, come on. There's always one thing that never works. So I have to stream here on Facebook, YouTube, business Facebook, and then over here on YouTube, whatever. So today I want to talk about the power of focus. And focus is very important, especially for business owners. What's up, Jerry? The power of focus, and I think this is what a lot of people don't really understand. And I've struggled with this for many years because I felt like I had success in one thing, and I feel like I can do that across multiple things. And what happened was when I started spreading my attention, things started happening, and it didn't work out. So the things that happen when you don't focus is it drains your resources. So, for example, not only does it drain you when you think you have success in one business and then you try a different one and you try a different one, you're always jumping to different ideas and you're always testing out different things. Well, for one, it takes money and it takes your time and your energy and your thoughts and all this stuff. So what happens is you don't have enough time for the original business. So it drains your resources. What happens also is you lose some expertise since you're not so focused on that one business. Well, now you're spreading yourself against these 5 other businesses or these 10 other businesses, right? So it really it reduces your expertise because you're not so focused on that one thing. Oh, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it, man. It has never gotten easier, dude. Like, I have to lift heavier weights. I still have to go to the gym all the damn time. And I don't know if you all know this, but I used to weigh 250 pounds probably about a year and 8 months ago. So thanks, dude. It's hard to say the least. But the things that happens when you have when you're distracted, of course, is it drains your resources. You don't have as much expertise as you usually do, and it reduces your efficiency because you're not in your business all the time. The thing that happens when you're in your business all the time is that you figure out things and you figure out how to do things faster and more efficiently. And then also it's an increased risk because what happens is if you're not paying attention to your one business, then you're focused on other things. And if you have a business, a successful business, probably chances are that it's you that is making it move forward. So if you start diversifying yourself and your business and your energy, then it goes somewhere else, and it's an increased risk for your business. Also, what happens is burnout. If you are juggling 5 different things, 4 different things, 10 different things, eventually it's just a matter of time until you burn out. And I found this to be true many, many times. And I stopped doing that this year because I felt like if you're focused on 5 different things, you're focused on 10 different things, there's no way you're eventually going to get burned out. So what happens when you start having shiny object syndrome is it's going to drain your resources. You're going to lose some expertise. The efficiency is not going to be there for your business. There's an increased risk of you losing your business because you're focused on so many different things. And then also you're going to end up burning out. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to set goals. And I think a lot of people think it's stupid setting goals, but it's been the number one thing that has helped me push my business forward, setting goals. I know it's very like you're setting goals is foo fa fa whatever, but honestly, if you set goals, you set goals for the month, for 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. You have something to go forward to, and then also you have to prioritize your tasks. I like to use lists and to-do lists, and I know people hate this stuff, but it keeps me on track for the day. I write out my list every single morning and I start checking them off. And also going in further with this is that you really have to prioritize the tasks on the list too. What are the most important things that you need to get to the least? And you can, if you've been doing this so often, you can figure that out relatively quick. And then also you need to delegate wisely. I have a couple of people on staff now, so I delegate the things that I need to get done that are, I guess, lower tier work for me, and I need to push that off to them. That way I can focus on pushing the business forward. I think a lot of business owners think that they like to do things themselves, so they have to have their hands in everything. Sometimes you have to let the reins go and just move forward. And then also regularly reevaluate what you're doing. Is it moving you or your business forward? I think if you don't focus on the things that move the business forward, you're gonna stay stuck. I stayed stuck for many years because honestly, I had shiny object syndrome. I remember selling CBD bath bombs and I created the whole website for it. And guess what? I have like probably 10 boxes of CBD bath bombs in my, literally at home, just sitting there, doing nothing. And then also I had butter of the gods, which is a amazing recipe. I had the website, I had everything going, but then I figured out that I actually have to ship these things, and then I have to manage it, and I have to make the butter. So these shiny object syndrome, sometimes if it's a good idea, it's a great idea, you think you can do it, but you literally do not have the time. And on the other part, I had created a marketplace, a market platform, which is like a mini Amazon for the Rio Grande Valley. And that was taking a lot of my time too. So I found that I was juggling a lot of things. And also I own valleyflix.com, which I wanted to start acquiring movies here from the Rio Grande Valley and start streaming them for the Rio Grande Valley, start, I guess, charging 99 cents, $10.99 a month, like a mini Netflix, right? But I found that it was taking a lot of my time, and I just couldn't. Like, the efficiency wasn't there. I did not have the mental brain power to be able to manage those different things. So another way you can practice being this way is practice mindfulness. You really need to know yourself and your limitations of what you can do. I'm gonna throw in the trash right outside. And then another one is a productivity timer, like this thing right here. This thing keeps me on track when I have a lot of things to do, especially like when I'm helping out other business owners and doing courses. Like I'm writing a course right now specifically for advertising. So that's part of pushing my business forward. So I focus on this, and I use a productivity timer to tell me, like, this is how long I'm going to focus on this part, and this is how long I'm going to focus on this part. And then once it's done, I move on to the next thing. I think people stay in that little element and then just work and work and work and work all day, and then they forget the other things that they have to focus on, which is the business. And then another thing is, I think this is the most important one, is guarding your time. Not everybody is invested in you, right? And not everybody has the best interest for you. So people want to take your time, and I get calls all the time. I get asked to go into meetings all the time. And sometimes it really has nothing to do with anything that I'm using to move forward, especially in my business. And people don't know. Like they think that they're being courteous and they're being mindful, but honestly, like, a lot of people can waste your time. And I think this is one of the things you really have to understand, is that not everybody is deserving of your time. And it sounds like a dick move, but honestly, most people don't have your interests at heart. So you literally have to force yourself to sit and do the work that you need to do to be able to push your business forward. So, shiny object syndrome. I've had it for many years. I think that since I was successful in something, that I can do this other thing and make it successful too. That just isn't the case. So, with everything that you've heard today, I think understanding that setting your goals, prioritizing your tasks, delegating wisely, and then regularly reevaluating stuff that you're going through with your business, practicing mindfulness, and then their productivity timer, like right here, I got 3 minutes more for this conversation. And then guarding your time. Guarding your time is the most important, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. What's going on, Drew? Figure out what you're worth per hour. Is it worth it to give the time to the people and tasks that don't add up? Absolutely right. Figure that out, because not everybody is worth their time. With that being said, guys, I will see you all next time, and have a great cold Rio Grande Valley day. It's going to be the 50s today, so stay warm. See y'all later. Bye.